This is Dekion. I would like to begin today by explaining reality in a way that many of you do not understand, much of which will contradict what you experience at the surface level of reality. This physical reality. It is an illusion. It is a fabrication. Reality as you see it, an interpretation of vibrations, the physical structure of reality is not actual reality. It is a representation of the vibrations you are in, the vibrations of your manner of being, how you are radiating yourself out, and what is reflected back. It is your view, your limited view of all that is from your perspective, interpreted through the mechanisms of the established template layer, allowing you in a physical form to experience a slice of reality, a slice of what is not physical, but is deeply spiritually the entire essence of your being. All that you are is reflected back to you within this reality, what you call a reality. Everything vibrates, everything has a resonance, and your experience of it is real, even if what you experience as real is not truly real. We understand this is a difficult concept for some people. We are introducing this gently because we are aware that the channel is aware of this information. She has experienced awareness of the quantum field through which all vibrations take form, and therefore we have deemed it appropriate to bring it to you at this time. We are aware that she records these sessions and shares them, and is welcome to do so. While primarily we have been working with her to elevate her vibration, raise her vibration, to experience more of us more fully in these communications. We understand she feels a purpose towards sharing the information so that others may gain some glimpse of a world beyond their own, of a world greater than is experienced by themselves in the very moment that they are existing. She has seen shifts in the quantum field. She has experienced perspectives that are beyond her own, and she is willing to share that information with you, the viewer, the listener, those who gather, those who watch. for whatever historical context or personal development reasons. We welcome you. We thank you for your presence. Now then, to this idea of the quantum field. This is a matter of difficulty in explaining within the limited terms of the vocabulary available to us. However, we shall endeavor to do our best. Imagining a cloud, fog-like. Motion within those fog particles, those water vapor particles, drifting about, following motions of influence, your breath, inhaling, exhaling, pushing those particles around you, changing the fluctuations in that field of particles. There are shifts in density, there are shifts in vibration. Light passing through is altered. Sound is altered. Every minute breath, every gust of wind, all of it changing the flow and pattern within that field. Similarly, at the quantum level, this is occurring. This is occurring in your own vibrations, your thoughts resonating out into the field, causing the shimmers, causing the ripples, causing the collation of particles, the establishment of resonant frequencies, mixing together to form everything you experience. You are the cloud. The cloud is you. You are the fog. The fog is you. It is alive. It is sentient. It is experiencing itself as part of the greater whole of all that is. There are no limitations except for that which you have collectively agreed upon and adhere to within the context of those fields. Barriers between multiple fields exist, yet vibrations shimmer between them. Shaking about, while not actually touching, vibrating, radiating, passing through each other as part of a collection of every possible permutation of existence. All of it here and all of it now. When you think of anything and feel into that situation, feel into that context that you experience, and truly know it to be true, not a questioned belief, not a pondering, but an assumption of truth, an assumption of true knowing. That is the point at which anything solidifies within that field. To truly know it is to bring it forth into existence. All things that can exist do exist, and you simply bring them forth with those direct and definite feelings impressed upon the quantum field, allowing them to spring forth within your view, within your experience. The manner in which these manifestations arrive is not up to you. You merely allow them through the vibration which you are being, and in so doing, you bring them forth into your world. But when you stress about those things not being present, you send out vibrations of them not being present. There is a contradiction in that they exist, and yet you are saying they do not exist. They cannot exist for you. Therefore, you hold them back at the edge of your field, at the edge of the bubble of life that you experience, your sphere of influence, your sphere of reality, inside your bubble, only allowing that which you agree upon to come through, disallowing things that you say you do not want because you cannot have, they will not appear. When you speak of things that you do not want, but you have, you still have them. When you tell yourself that you want something, but you vibrationally feel that you do not have it, then it again is not present. All of the presence of what you have is determined purely by your vibration. It has been said this is much like tuning a radio to a particular frequency and experiencing what is going on that frequency, while also knowing that other radio stations exist, other channels exist, but what you are experiencing is only on the channel that you tune to. It is similar in this way, but multidimensionally faceted, so as to bring it forth in a crystallized form in the physical sense, as a presence, as a physical manifestation. So, to bring anything into your field, you must truly be aligned with it. You must know it to be true. You must know it to be present, not knowing it as coming, but knowing it as here. Everything operates in this manner. So, when you look around and wonder, why don't I have this? Why can't I have that? It is because you are holding it at bay. You are holding it at the edge of your reality, at the perimeter of your cloud, pushing it back like waves smacking against the land, holding the rocks at bay. You are keeping it from yourself. This is contrary in many ways to what has been experienced in the purely physical, experienced by those who, with deep core beliefs, for whatever reason, telling them to honor their lack, latch on to their lack, latch on to poverty, latch on to this great sense of an impoverished state of being, But if you look at the depths of why that information exists, misinterpretations, misunderstandings, helping people feel positive about what they did not have in the past, what they did not know could be brought forth to them, and certainly elements of control from a society bent on maintaining control over the populace. But how could that be controlled when you are magnificent creators yourselves, capable of bringing forth everything that you could possibly need into your physical world, into your experiential reality? All of these things that you desire, that you radiate out, when you can stop radiating with it the idea that you do not have it, then it shall be present. One of the best ways of doing that is to operate every moment that you can towards your state of joy, towards a fulfilling purpose, expanding that greater knowing and understanding, and having reasons for the things that you want, until there is no possibility but to absolutely need it, and everything that you absolutely need is always provided. But when you latch on to a need from a state of the lack, then you do not bring it forth. You hold it back, you delay it, and it is not present. So, as you experience your physical world, understand that it is merely a representation of the vibration you're being, and to bring forth anything from that cloud of the quantum realm as a rough interpretation that you might understand. All that you can possibly desire is present, is possible, and coalesces through the very nature of your being, through the vibration of how you're being, and acting on your truest nature, your true self, as radiant divine beings radiating out the peace, love, harmony, unity of thought, unity of vibration, unity with each other, and understanding that there is enough for everyone, far more than could ever be consumed, far more than could ever be purchased, far more than could ever be thought of, while living in those limitations of thought. That is where the limitations arise. Because everything that can be thought of exists in one form or another, sometimes multiple forms. And if you would desire something and think on it, not from the place of lack, but from the place of excitement and understanding that it is yours, it is present, you have it, you are experiencing it, and all is well, then it shall be present in your world. Hone your skills at doing just that, at being of the vibration that all you desire arrives to you, not because it is coming, but because it is already here. From the very essence of your thoughts, to the palm of your hands. All that you desire exists here and now, but only if you let it be. We hope this has come through clearly. It is our great pleasure to bring you this information. It is a matter of gratitude from us that we may come through this channel again, expanding your knowledge and hers, expanding the awareness of all humanity. And we encourage you to be kind to yourselves and to each other as you manifest the world that you truly desire, an abundant, loving space filled with compassion, filled with joy, and filled with the ever-present possibilities of the greatest dreams coming true. For this is your nature as humanity, and we look forward to speaking with you again. Good day. Be well.